What specific golf rules govern a playoff competition? Imagine a tense moment at the end of a big golf tournament where players are tied. What happens next? How does golf decide who wins when scores are level? Let's break down the rules that guide playoff competitions in professional golf. When players finish regulation rounds with the same score, a playoff is used to find the winner. Playoffs are only for first place, not for other positions. The tournament committee sets the playoff rules before the event begins and includes them in the official regulations. There are two main types of playoff formats used in professional golf: aggregate and sudden death. In an aggregate playoff, players compete over a set number of holes, usually 3. The player with the lowest total score after those holes wins. If players are still tied after the set holes, the playoff switches to sudden death. Sudden death is the most common format. Players compete hole by hole, starting on a designated hole, often the 18th. The first player to win a hole outright is declared the winner. If the players tie again, they continue playing the same hole or move to the next predetermined hole until someone wins a hole. Different tournaments have specific rules for playoffs. For example, the PGA Championship uses a 3-hole aggregate playoff. They start on the 16th, 17th, and 18th holes. If players are still tied after those 3 holes, the playoff switches to sudden death starting again on the 18th hole. Other PGA Tour events may go straight to sudden death after regulation play. In the LPGA Tour, many tournaments like the KPMG Women's PGA Championship use sudden death starting on the 18th hole. If needed, they move to other holes like the 9th. The Lottie Championship also uses sudden death, replaying the 18th hole until a winner is decided. Knowing the playoff format is important for players. In sudden death, every shot counts because one hole can end the tournament. In aggregate playoffs, consistency over multiple holes is key. Players and caddies often review the playoff holes beforehand to plan their strategies. The rules specify that the designated starting hole is chosen in advance. For example, the 18th hole is common because it's familiar and dramatic. The rules also state how to handle any rules violations during the playoff, just like in regular rounds. Both men and women professionals prepare for these scenarios. They understand the rules and practice playing under pressure. They know that playoff rules can vary by tournament, so they review each event's specific regulations. In summary, playoff rules in professional golf are designed to be clear and fair. They include formats like aggregate and sudden death, with specific starting holes and procedures. These rules help determine a winner when players are tied after regulation, making the finish exciting and decisive.